Please refrain from engaging in any criminal activity. I am programmed for combat. I will not tolerate the theft of any nearby objects.
Advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Gagarin.
Landing site looks clear. Let's set it down.
Welcome to... Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
production is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archimite, and Satori Mills are dead.
Buzz off, all right?
Damn it. Please tell me that seeing you here... I knew it! I knew that job was gonna... But I'm also still... Look, you promised... I am so grateful you remembered, because I do very much... Working at Ryujin taught me I have a place. It's not in the settled system. Just let me go there, and no one will ever hear or see me again. I figured as much. I'll leave as soon as I'm able. Which is only a matter of hours. Thanks for listening.
Ask whatever you'd like. I hope you got something out. Time to go? Poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neil.
They know how to find you.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Ah, back from doing Administrator Bayou's little... Good. I'll send word to Bayou that amends have been... Now we can get back to more important. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer...
I had a feeling Imogene wasn't responsible.
Yes. You made... I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu, for now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was...
Must that poor woman's name be continuously dragged through the mud? These no...
The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the proof. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So, before you go... Good. What? Now... We called you all together to discuss a recent security. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been...
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate it. I have it on good authority, the experience.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David. It's the best neutral method of releasing.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to...
My career will be over at this point.
Are you sure you're okay?
Our floors off limits.
I have to admit, I'm a bit jealous of Ryujin's balls. The fact that the neuroamp can control and manipulate
here's my lucky
people
candidate.
against
I
their
hope you're
will
ready
is
to embark
disgusting.
on one amazing journey.
The device shouldn't be allowed to exist.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little...
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure... Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready. All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, How are you feeling? You look... Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no... Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person, and second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has... That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
I have performed a cursory scan of your vital signs.
On the one hand, I'm fascinated by the incredible technology. On the other, I'm terrified what could happen should this fall into the wrong hands. I've never been so divided about something in all my life.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Yeah, management's gotten pretty paranoid about corporate spies lately.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel?
I'm sure the execs would lose it.
Well, luckily that isn't up for you to decide.
I'd even go as far as to call it the settled systems because that's something Ryujin isn't going to let go of easily. It really was fascinating how it's truly remarkable tech. Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know. Besides, the neuroamp isn't... If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to...
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology, it sounds like you have an assignment to complete.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Venus... Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that... We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. And wish he shall. Every day. All right. Yuko has provided a layout. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer. And third, you need to obtain the
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and...
You see, once we expose Infinity LTD, all of we only want the... I've created an... Exactly. And what the public does...
With tech like that, I can see why you'd want to maintain control of the narrative, though I strongly...
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost.
Oh, let's just hope this program is as thorough as you say then. And as...
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the... Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to... Infinity's Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated... Simon was able to get a passcode for you. I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time. The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce... That's what we're hoping for.
Once you've run the Overseer probe, if he asks questions, SSNN is... It certainly will. So, any final questions before... Good luck.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID... Don't screw this up.
been waiting here for ages.
Don't cause any trouble.
Do you have the program? With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
First Imogene, now Masako. Ularu keeps using people as rungs on the way up the ladder. Any one of us could be next.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove.
Good. Then let's nail Ularu right to the wall.
Yes. I'm looking forward to... Without that fault, I fully expect... Here's the new slate with the...
Fancy army you got there.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment?
Infinity is huge. Like staggering huge.
Yes. From Lumen Interactive. Once you arrive, you'll want...
Yeah. I'm sure a junior assistant is vital.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's... Excuse me. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived. Please, have a seat. notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
I'm quitting.
We're close to the action hearing.
He writes me.
Prime position report on the big stories that affect the United. Can I help you?
Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig.
Corporate greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim. Good. The less investigation we need to put into this. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. I figured as much. Maybe your friend here would care to comment?
My colleague has said everything you need to know, but on a personal note, I'd like to add that the corporate...
I see. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.